Yo, what's up, Ethan? So let me turn the music off. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. Good. I'm a little tired. I was out.
Tell me to turn off music.
What?
Tell me to turn off some music.
I turned off my music. I turned off the stream music. There was music on the stream.
Okay.
I turned it off so I can hear you. You know, it's a good thing.
Alright.
Yeah. It's Wednesday.
That's dope.
Love Wednesday. Midway through the week. Almost here to Friday. What's up, Teacup? Teacup.
So yeah, are you gonna play with me in chess after recess?
Yes. Yes, I'll play chess with you after recess. Cause I'm gonna go to the gym. And I'm gonna be on a treadmill for a while, so I'll play while I'm on the treadmill. Cause I ate way too many. Yeah, treadmill. It's like a you know what a treadmill is? You know what a treadmill is?
Isn't that something where you run on, where you can set it to a specific speed?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like running indoors. It's like one of these things. Yeah.
I know those.
This or like I'll probably do the elliptical. I like the elliptical or the Stairmaster. I'm a big fan of the Stairmaster. Elliptical is fun, but this is kind of like not really a workout because people just kind of like just chill on this thing. The Stairmaster is great. I love the Stairmaster. Yeah, this thing because this thing like forces you to go at a certain pace, similar to a treadmill. You type in a button and it just makes you go. Yeah.
All right.
What's up? We got Kiss Killer, Riplaw, Jamarcus. Buy me weights because that. Yeah, honestly, so during the pandemic, gym equipment got really expensive because all the gyms were closed and everyone was trying to work out at home. So I ended up getting these. I think the Power Blocks, whatever. There's something like this. Yeah, basically, I got a set of these, the Sport 50s, yeah. So these, I remember at the time during COVID, these were reselling for close to $1,000, $1,500 because they were all out of stock. Everyone was forced to be at home, so everyone was trying to buy weights, and then weights got really expensive on the aftermarket thing. But I managed to pick up a pair of these for MSRP, and yeah, I still have these. I work out with these at home sometimes. But honestly, I've tracked my workouts, and there's something to be said for what I say is like set and setting, or like my dad would always say there's a time and a place for everything. So if you want to work out, do it at a gym. If you do it at home, your body's kind of in this mode of, you know, I don't really need to push myself because you're not in that type of environment. Like you're in your living room. You're like, I usually just watch TV here and just chill. Yeah. Exactly. No accountability. Right. Yeah. When you're at the gym, you know, if you start slacking, you're going to feel kind of bad because other people are going to see you slacking. And especially if they're like hot girls there, like I work out so well when there's like talent. Like I'm here for that. Yeah. 400 for weights. Yeah, but why these are cool is these are a bunch of weights in one is what these are. So usually you'd have to buy an individual dumbbell for each weight, but these are adjustable, which means you can, based on like where you put this thing, it will do everything from, I think, from 5 to 50 pounds in 5-pound increments, which is super cool. Because now you don't have to buy a whole dumbbell set. You know, usually if you wanted the same thing, right, you'd have to get a whole rack of these, right? And these are very expensive, right? You start doing racks like this, that's a lot. Just by having curriculum and a scoring system, I put efforts that are above my normal layback tempo. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, having some sort of accountability metric is really great. That's why I have this Whoop band. That's what I use as my fitness tracker. You guys use an Apple Watch or something, but I use. You can curl 70. I doubt that, dude, bro. I can like barely curl 45. But yeah, I use. Oh, this is another fitness tracker. I don't like this one. The Ring is like whatever. I use this one, and it tracks my heart rate during my workouts, which is really cool. So I can see if I'm slacking during a workout or if I'm doing well during a workout. Yeah. The max I can curl is 7. You weigh 65. Wow. That's light. I could probably curl you. Maybe one curl. I don't know. 65 is a lot. The max I can curl is 7. Yeah, but bro, that's 10% of your body weight. That's pretty cool. The thing you always kind of want to like work towards is being able to bench your body weight. So bench press is this workout where you have like a barbell and like you come up and down, and like it's a cool goal to be able to bench your body weight. You can bench like 20. Yeah, that's cool. Honestly, you're young too, right, Jamarcus? I didn't start working out till probably I was in the 10th grade. And I know there's conflicting science on this and whatnot, but my general opinion is don't worry about lifting weights or stuff until you're a little bit later in high school. Because if you start lifting weights too young, I think it like kind of messes up your growth. So like, you know, you can run, you can do as much cardio as you want. Like, cardio is great. I'll do cardio forever. But yeah, weight training, like wait until you're a little bit older. It's worth it. What growth? Yeah. What growth? You're still growing, dude. Like, man, yeah. I mean, technically your brain is still developing until I think 25. So, yeah, life is all full of growth. Cardio is 99% of it. I just thought, just a thought because I don't do none. It depends on what your goals are. If you're trying to be healthy, cardio is great because it's good for your cardiovascular health and, you know, heart rate stuff and whatnot. If you're trying to lose weight, cardio is also good, but I think there are a lot of studies showing that weightlifting is actually better because it's one of these things where as you put on muscle, now your body uses up more calories because it has more muscle that requires calories. So it's kind of like a compounding effect. I do a mix of both. I go to the gym and lift weights probably 3 times a week, and then I run like the other 2 days, 3 days or whatnot. And so I kind of do both. But some people will say that weight loss is the best with weights. I think it's a little bit of both. I think you need to do some cardio too. What is the limit of what you would do to end world hunger permanently? Like, what do you mean the limit? Like, what's the craziest thing I would do? Like, what would I like drown a puppy or something? Like what? What's the limit? Yes, testosterone too. Yes. Yeah, it's great. Yeah. Weightlifting is awesome. My dad was really into it and he got me into it, and now I try to get everyone else into it. I think it's awesome. How far would you go? I don't know. I mean, this is kind of do you guys know about this paradox here? And then I'll start doing questions here in a second. What's up? Train car paradox. I think it's this one. Yes, here it goes. Yeah, this is the trolley problem. You guys know about the trolley problem? There's probably a wiki article on it. Because I always forget exactly what the trolley problem is. It's a philosophical problem, I think, isn't it? Yes, about ethics. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So there's like a runaway trolley, right? And it's headed on a track, and it's gonna kill like a bunch of people. Trolley sounds like Charlie. Yeah. And the question is, ethically, do you pull the lever to divert the trolley to the other side? Yeah. Like, do you do something so it only kills one person, or do you let it kill many people? And I forget what's the more ethical option, what's the right thing to do. I think some people argue that by interacting with it, you're part of it, so you shouldn't do anything. But then some people are like, oh, but by allowing more people to die, you know, you're technically part of it. So, yeah, so I guess utilitarianism or something. Yeah. Right, and this is the other thing, that since something morally wrong is already happening, moving into the other track means that you're participating in the morally wrong thing, which makes you partially responsible. Ah.
You gonna say something?
Yeah, what's up, Ethan?
Have you ever heard of brilliant moves in chess?
No. What? Sorry, what?
Brilliant moves.
Brilliant moves chess? What's that?
It's basically when you sacrifice a piece for a more dangerous threat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I've done that before. Like, I've tried that with you, where I try to like sacrifice a piece to like bait you, but then you already know what's gonna happen, so then I end up losing.
But you know, I've I've actually done 2 winning moves for my entire chess career.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Who'd you do them against?
It's just online people.
Oh, that's cool. What's your ELO rating at? Are you still 1400?
Yeah, still 1400. But I'm still trying to see if I can progress.
That's dope. Oh, this is the 10 addict, the P addict meme. This is funny, dude. I like this. This is terrifying. What's up, Titan Lord? Good to see you, dude. Yeah, I like this. You can either kill infinite people, flip the lever and kill one person, or drift the train across the both tracks and kill 0 people, since 9 plus 1 is 0. That's cool. Okay. I like that there are memes about this. Okay, cool. Let me start the stream. Okay, welcome everyone, Office Hours. My name is Dr. Gold. It's Actual Education, the stream that helps you out with math homework, science homework, all sorts of fun stuff. Dude, my TikTok's been like blowing up. I know a couple of you guys have found me from TikTok, but I guess because the school year is starting. But let me see. I had like a really someone made a really nice comment about me. Where was it? Was it here? It was on my 2D motion one or something. Where was it? I made an Instagram post about it because I was like, I always like these comments and whatnot, you know. Where is it? Guy said gift. Yeah, this guy, dude. I love this guy. Meep Sauce 9001. This is so many memes, dude. Like what? 9001 over 9000, right? And Meep. I used to say it all the time. Says, I've been struggling for weeks on this stuff, and I just learned how to do it by this guy in like 3 minutes. What the fuck? He's a gift. I was like, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I love when I said that. I love when I get like fun comments like that. You know, kind of makes me. It reassures me what I'm doing is good. I guess I appreciate it. Yeah, what's up, Titan? Okay, let's see. We have a lot of stuff we've been going through. Yeah, let me delete all this. I don't need all this anymore. Delete all the pages. Cool. We Tokyo drifting. Yeah, let me see. What we got in what we got in screenshots? We got Noise. Is Noise here yet? I was talking to Noise earlier.
I haven't seen him since the stream began.
Yeah, I haven't seen him here yet, but I've been talking to him in other channels, so I know he's around. If not, Ethan, let's do your question. I like your question. Your question's kind of cool, actually. Did this happen in your class? Was this a question from your class?
No, it's just I finally have some time to myself. It's just
okay.
I think this is derivative.
Okay, nice. Okay, here. Yeah, let's do it. You think this is a derivative? Are they asking you to take the derivative? They're asking you to take the derivative of this? Is that what they're saying?
I just want to learn the topic.
Okay. Cool. Do you know how to do this? Do you know how to take the derivative?
I know to this, but is there more stuff you can do with derivatives?
Oh yeah, there's so much stuff you can do. Yeah. Well, you can take the derivative. You can set the derivative equal to 0. You can take the second derivative. You can, I don't know. You can do a linearization.
Are there in one question?
There can be as many as you want, but eventually the derivatives start going to 0. Is what happens. So, you know, you can take as many derivatives as you want. Yeah.
That's Kiss Killer.
Yeah, Kiss Killer's already got the answer. Yeah, you're good, Kiss Killer. But let's see. Do you know how to get this? Do you know how to take this derivative? Do you know the rules? I can give you other problems.
No, but you can tell me the rules.
Okay, so the rules are anytime you have, for instance, like a x to the b, and let's say we do d dx. This is called taking the derivative with respect to x, which is just a fancy word for when you're taking derivatives, only look for things that have an x in it. What this ends up becoming is you're going to take whatever this exponent is, you're going to pull it out front, and multiply it by the front number, and then you're going to drop the exponent by 1. So this is going to be to the b minus 1. Okay?
Okay. So can we use it in this example?
Yeah, let's do it in this example. Let's try to do it. Please prove the derivative rule. Oh, I've done that a couple times. You mean the power rule? Is that what Bauer-Freunde is saying? How do I prove the power rule? Can you prove the power rule? I mean, I can do the limit definition of a derivative. Is there a proof for the power rule? That's pretty cool. Well, I'll go find it. Yeah, I, don't know. I know the limit definition of a derivative, but I didn't know there was a proof for the power rule. I kind of just like show the two are equivalent, and I'm like, yeah, there you go. Okay, so let's try to do it for this one, Ethan. So how would I take the derivative of this? How would I take the derivative of
So
2t to the fourth?
like I said before, you like put the exponent to the left side.
You take this
If you
exponent,
take the
you pull it
exponent-
down. Mm-hmm. So that's 4 times 2.
Yeah, and then- which is 8t.
8t, good. And then what do I do?
It's like to the -1, right?
No. What do we?
Sorry, or -1.
No, so you drop it by
Like, because
1.
of the exponent rule.
You drop this by
Yeah,
1.
you
So
drop it
what's
by
what's the new exponent if I'm dropping 4 by 1?
3.
3. Yeah, that's good. Yes, this first part here is 8t to the third. Okay. How would I do this one? How would I do 10t squared?
And right. So you do the same thing. You put the exponent and multiply it to the front number to the
Mhm.
coefficient,
Good. So what's that?
and that will be 2 times. So that will be 2 times 10t, which is equal to 20t.
20t, good. And then what?
And then you drop the exponent by 1, which is just 1.
Good. Yeah. What's the same thing as t to the 1?
Just t.
Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Yes. Yeah, Kiss Killer has a good question. That 1 sec. Let me do this one, and then Kiss Killer, I'll show you how that one works as well. So yeah, now 13t. What's that?
Well, I can assume that there's a 1 there, right?
Good.
Since there's no exponent.
Yeah, if there's no exponent, you can assume there's a 1.
And it's just 1 times 13, which is just 13t.
Good. 13t.
And
then
that's
what-
our answer, right?
No, because I still got to drop the exponent. Still got to drop the exponent by 1.
But what happens after this end? If it's a 0, does something
Yeah.
special happen?
Yeah, something special does happen. What's anything to the 0 power? This is something we should know for math.
Oh, right. It becomes 0.
No, it doesn't
Right.
become beer.
Wait, I can't
Anything to the 0 power is 1.
I remember.
So 5 to 0 is 1, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Finish
I had that
dinner.
right.
Yes. So okay, if this is 1, what does that become?
13. That's 13.
Yeah, good. All right, good. This just becomes 13. So Kiss Killer had a good
So
good
you
good
mean to tell?
Yeah, what's up?
So you mean to tell me is like Wait, how does it? Like, see, I've been wondering how is that to the 0 power of just 1, because you're just multiplying it by nothing.
You're multiplying it by itself 0 times. I don't know, it's just 1.
But
Someone with more
but that
math
should just be
knowledge.
0.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be 0. Someone with more math knowledge could probably explain it. I just know the rule. I just know anything to the 0 power is 1. Yeah.
Alright.
Is infinity to the 0 1? Probably not. I feel like the infinity like messes up a bunch of things. So someone with, again, more math chops than me would have to tell me that. I don't know that. Okay, but here's a good one. A to the 0. Oh, I like that.
Nice.
Thank you, Kiss Killer. Yeah, that's a great, yes, dude. Yeah, that's a great way to think about that. Yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah, okay. So Ethan, here's a cool example. Okay. So let's say, for instance, I have like a to the 4th over a to the 1st. Do you know what that is?
So
That's
if
cool.
you're using like the laws of indices, can I please talk?
Yeah, go for it.
So
What is that?
if we're using the laws of indices here, and we are like doing a4 minus 1, which is a to the 3rd.
Good. Very good. Very good, right? Yeah. This is a to the 3rd, right? Okay. Watch what happens here. Let's say we have a to the 1 over a to the 1. What would that be?
A to the 0, and then that would just be 1.
Yeah, do you see how a to the 1 over a to the 1 is just 1?
Yeah, I know that.
So do you see how
It's
1 is the
because
same
what
thing
it
as
is
a to the 0? Yeah.
I see that.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool proof. Yeah, thanks guys. I appreciate that one. Yeah, see, I learned things too. I learned things too during the stream. That's cool. Okay. What if we had this though, Ethan? What if we had let's say the square root of x. I don't want to take the derivative. This is what Kiss Killer was talking about earlier.
I think I'm screwed here then.
Okay. Do you know how to write square roots as exponents?
Not really.
Okay. A square root is the same thing as this to the 1/2 is what it is. That's what square roots are. Yeah, so
I have to. I'll be back in a bit. I'll be back in a bit. Something's happening outside with me.
okay, you're fine. Yeah, go take care of it. You're good. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I agree, Kiss Killer. I always have to do that for my exponent rules. But yeah, here, let me give Ethan a coin for that. That was good. If he comes back, I'll do his other one. Okay. Let's see. Next up. Oh, teacup. Ooh. Apply the bisection method twice. Interesting. I think this is cool. Here, where'd it go? Here. There you are. No. Here. Figure 4. Oh, okay. Well, first we gotta go find figure 4.
Sorry about that. I'm back. I'm back.
Are you back? Okay, cool. All right, let's finish yours up real quick. All right, so square root is the same thing as something to the 1/2. Okay. How could we apply the same rules to get the derivative of this?
Okay, could you explain it simpler? I didn't get much of that.
Anything
like,
to
we know
anything,
that,
anything to a square root is to the 1/2. Is what we say.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay. So how would I take the derivative of this?
The square root. Would you put like replace the numerator with the exponent?
Yeah. You mean like the coefficient, right? This would multiply down.
Oh, all right.
All right. So this would become 1/2 x, and then what does the exponent become now?
It just becomes 0.
No. I have to drop the exponent by how much?
You drop it by 1.
What happens when I drop
it
1/2 by
but then
1?
It becomes negative 1/2.
Yes, good. This becomes negative 1/2. Very cool. Okay. All right. And then we can rewrite this actually. Okay, because I need you to remember something about negative exponents, right? What happens if I have a negative exponent and I want to write it as something with a positive
You have to
exponent?
put it in a fraction.
Not yes, good. Fraction. You have to flip where it is. Okay. So this is the same. Ooh,
Yeah.
what the fuck just happened there? Okay. This is the same thing as 1/2, and then it's 1 over x to the 1/2. Yeah, 1 over the inverse. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then what did I say x to the 1/2 was? What's that the same thing as?
The square root.
Square root of x. Good, right. So I can rewrite this now.
So it will be another as 1 square root x.
So this would be 1 over the square root of x, right? Good. So this would be 1 over the square root of x. And then you can combine these two, right? So this becomes 1 over 2 square root of x. Which is
Alright.
technically correct. Yeah. And then this is technically done. I mean, but also sometimes teachers don't like square roots in the bottom. So you would need to do a little bit more algebra. But this is technically correct. Very cool. Last one. Do you know, for instance, what happens if I have, let's say, like f of x is equal to, let's do some fun ones here. Let's say it's 5x plus 5, and I wanted you to figure out the derivative. This usually means derivative, Ethan. They put like a little comma here, right? What would that be equal to? What's the derivative equal to?
I really don't know. This is okay. So look, what is f of x? Function of x?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying just take the derivative of this. We're just saying f of x is equal to this, and then this says take the derivative of this. That's all it's saying.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So what would the derivative of this? Let's do the first one. What's the derivative of 5x?
The derivative isn't 5x. Isn't it like 5x to the 1, and then
Good.
it'll just be 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That to go.
Yeah, 5 what?
Like, I'm wondering if it's just 5x.
It's not 5x. So, right, the 1 comes out
Why
front.
should you take it down? No, it's just 5. It's just 5 then. Because
It's just
you're
5.
taking it down by 1.
Good. Okay, what about this? What's the derivative of 5?
Doesn't this just lead you to just 0?
Yes.
And then the entire thing is just 0?
Well, this is just 0, right? So the whole thing is just 5, right? Because this 5 is still here. The reason why this is, Ethan, is 5 is the same thing as x to the 0, right? Because remember that this whole thing was 1?
Hmm.
And so when you pull this out front, you get 5 times 0, x to the negative 1. But the 5 times 0 just makes this all go away. So that's why you're just left with 5. Cool? Nice. Kids Coach says, I can't help but think if we keep taking the derivative, we're going to see a pattern like the Fibonacci. I don't think so.
I don't know that.
I don't think we see a pattern that way. I mean, what Kids Coach is talking about is that, for instance, if I have x to the 1/2 and I take the first derivative, that's going to be 1/2 x to the negative 1/2. And then the next derivative of that would be 1/2 times negative 1/2, and it would be x to the negative 3/2. And then the next derivative would be 1/2 negative 1/2 negative 3/2 x to the minus 5/2. I mean, you'll start picking out all the numbers. Yeah, I know you're talking about, Kisco. You're talking about this. What's up?
Okay, so are you making these numbers up because I'm not following along with this?
I'm just taking the derivative again and again and again is all I'm doing. You did this one before, right? Take this down, right? Drop the power. That's why you get this. But then you can take the derivative of this. So this is called the second derivative. So again, I'm going to pull this thing out front. That's where the minus 1/2 comes from. And then I'm going to drop the power by 1 again. So that's why it's minus 3/2.
All right.
And yes, you could keep going on for infinity. And yeah, you would just... I think it just picks out all the odd numbers, right? Because this is always going to go down by 1, so it's going to be 1, 3, 5, 7, whatever.
Okay.
Derivatives can end. Derivatives can end because, like, for instance, if I had, like, let's say 4x to the third, right? The first derivative would be 12x squared. The next derivative would be 24x. The next derivative would be 24. And then the next derivative would be 0. And then if I keep taking derivatives, the derivative of 0 is just 0. So this just goes on to 0, like, forever. So yeah, eventually derivatives do end, per se.
Dr. Go?
What's up?
I've also been wondering about the chess thing. Like I've been wondering if, like, because what if people can never beat you? Then how would they be able to actually get a lot of coins?
If people can never beat me, what do you mean? I mean, like, you can always get better. Like, I don't actively play chess.
All right, but then, like, I feel like there should be more ways you could earn coins in chess rather than just one way.
Well, how else would you earn coins in chess? I mean, it's pretty. I mean, you get coins even if you lose. You just have to play chess.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, I think I might start limiting this to, like, you can only get it like once, because some people are just playing tons of chess games, and I'm like, cool, that's good, but like, at some point, you know, I can't just be paying people to play chess. So it's the coins are there to incentivize you guys to want to play chess, and that's what happened with you. You were incentivized to want to play chess. And then you're like, oh, I actually... Incentivize means, like, there's a reward. There's like a push. There's a reason why you want to do it. And you know, you got interested in chess, and then you started, like, really learning how to play chess, which is very cool. And so the goal worked. You know, I got you interested in chess, and then once you got the initial interest, you had your own interest, and then you started trying to find ways to play, you know, better people and whatnot. And that's really cool. But yeah, it's not meant to be like a farm. You're not supposed to farm it for coins. So I may change that rule. I may change that rule. That's why I originally had it set to you can only get credit for twice per week. But like anything, I have to rebalance things, like nerf certain things and like boost other things. Because like maybe I want people to do more of, I don't know, like the music challenge. So maybe I'll boost the amount you get with music, but like I'll decrease the chess or something. It's like any video game. They're always rebalancing things, you know? It's always a rebalance.
Please no, though. Like, maybe you can increase chess and decrease something else.
Well, I think chess is already played a lot. I think a lot of people play. Yeah, it's okay.
Alright. But also, there's barely anyone playing with me now.
Well, yeah, because you beat everyone. You beat everyone, so like, there's no one left that can beat you yet. So wait, you gotta wait for people to get better, or there's always new people coming into the server. Ethan, I'm sure someone will show up that plays chess very well, and then you can play them. I don't know, Kiss Killer, do you play chess?
But then, oh wait, one other thing is that, what if no one can ever beat me and I keep chess champion?
Well, that's cool. Then you stay chess champion. But I guarantee you, someone can beat you. There's always somebody out there. Always somebody.
I hope it isn't the greatest world chess champion that will battle me.
Yeah. Will it be what's his name? Carlsen Magnus or something? Magnus Carlsen. Magnus Carlsen. That's his name.
Yeah, Magnus Carlsen. What did I just say? Did I combine names?
Oh, I don't know. I'm combining names too, honestly. One sec. Let me find this. Where's this textbook? I need this textbook. Yes, calculus. Let me download this actually. I just need to download this. Download. It's a big file. There we go. That's what I want. Thank you. Okay. Let me see.
One thing.
What's up?
I'm glad I'm actually leading people in chess since I am the chess spokesperson.
You are, dude. Yeah. No, that's really cool. Again, like you would
Oh, wait.
had you ever played chess before this server?
No, I've really never been interested in chess. I thought it would
Yeah,
be like
right.
a very complicated game that I wouldn't even know how to do it.
Yeah, see, that's why, like, dude, when you ask me, are you smart? I'm like, hell yeah, you're smart, dude. You're, like, really good at chess. You can't be dumb and be good at chess. Doesn't work like that.
And what
What's
else?
up, Shifter?
Also, I remember. You remember when I very first played Noise? I was so bad. I was still like bad at the game, so I really didn't know. I really wasn't playing on the level I am today.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's a common thing in life, is that, you know, you're bad at something first and then you get good at it. Some people can't stand being bad at things, and, you know, that's a problem. You have to be okay with being bad at things before you can get good at things.
Yeah, I do agree with that. But also when I was playing Noise, he actually did kind of, you could say like, tell me what was happening in the game.
Yeah, he's teaching you. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he was teaching me, and then you actually gave him credit for that. I kind of like that.
Yeah, that was cool.
And now this time I'm gonna be teaching people this.
Yeah, that's the awesome. Dude, that's what I do every day. I teach people every day. Soy Dora.
Would you give me credit for that?
Soy Explorer. Maybe. Let me think about it.
And also, do you have any ideas for me to help leading other people in chess? Because maybe writing articles isn't always gonna help, because I'm kind of running out of ideas for that.
Yeah, I think just playing with people helps. So, for instance, if you play with someone and then you explain to them, you know, while they're playing, like, hey, you don't want to do that, or hey, maybe you should try doing this, you know, that's an example of helping someone, like, learn chess. What's up, Teacup? I'm trying to figure out what this bisection method is. Hey, Teacup. What's the bisection method, dude? What is this? I'm trying to find out what this thing is, dude. Oh, IVT. Okay, I know that. That's cool. Okay. Oh, using the bisection method. All right, let's see, dude. Okay. Yeah. Okay, they call it the bisection method. Whatever, dude. Yes. Okay, cool. This is actually a very cool thing here. This is called the intermediate value theorem, which I've made like a graph. I've made a TikTok on this before. One second.
Did you say 1 to 999,999,000 people?
Yeah, that was the p-adic trolley problem apparently.
Clearly, we kill all 9999999.
No, I think the joke is that if you kill both of these, like it adds up to 0, is what it is. Yes, exactly, Kiss Killer. I agree. I super agree. Okay, so here we go.
No, I want to kill infinite people.
I know. Okay. Intermediate value theorem. This is a very useful thing, Teacup, in calculus. Okay. So let's read what it says. It says, if f of x is continuous on a closed interval, a to b, and f of a does not equal f of b, then for every value m between f of a and f of b, there exists at least one value c that's between a and b, such that f of c is equal to m. So when you read this at first, does this make like sense to you?
Nope.
Nope. It does not. I met with a student Monday night. Actually, the student was being homeschooled, and their dad was like trying to teach them and learn it at the same time. And they were getting to this type of stuff, and they were saying, "Why is it so complicated? I don't understand it." And in reality, the IVT is actually a pretty intuitive, basic theorem, but they tend to, I think, like gatekeep with it, where they try to use all these fancy math words to make themselves feel important and make other people feel dumb, which I think is wrong. I think this IVT could be explained in so many better times, better ways. Yeah, exactly. There you go, Kisko. That's a good explanation. Yeah. But they like using these fancy math words. Okay, so let's go through this like piece by piece, and then it'll start to make sense. So, f of x is a function. Do you know what a function is, Teacup? What's a function?
Yes, it is. It's the line on a graph, and it doesn't go over the same x coordinates twice.
Good, yeah, good, exactly, yeah. The vertical line says whatever. It's a graph, basically. Okay. A continuous function is one where there's no breaks, right? So do you see, for instance, in this one, good horizontal breaks? Yeah. Do you see how this one has breaks, though?
Yes, that is a discontinuity.
That's a discontinuity. Good, very good. Okay. So we say if the function is continuous, and they say a closed interval a to b, this just means it's continuous from x equals a to x equals b. That's all they're saying. Actually, here, let me pull up the TikTok on it, because I have it somewhere. Where'd I put it?
You're over here getting 333,000 views.
Yeah, this one got 300K. It was pretty cool.
And you can't get like 25 viewers on this stream.
Yeah, today's kind of low. It's all right. It happens, dude. You know, I mean, last week I had 16. Today I have 2. That's just how life works. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you don't. The important thing is to keep hitting, or to keep trying to hit, I guess. Where did I put the IVT? Where is it? Here we go. Understanding the intermediate value theorem. Okay, cool. Can I pause this thing? I forget if I can. Can I pause? No. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, I can hit the pause button. Okay, cool. So yeah, so if f of x is continuous, right? This is f of x, and we say, I put memes and things. Okay. Yeah, do you see continuous on a closed interval a to b? So that means from a here, x equals a to x equals b. Do you see how this function is continuous everywhere there?
Yes, it will not have a break in these.
Good, doesn't have a break. Okay. And then we say c is any number between f of a and f of b.
Okay, so it just has to be on that line between a and b.
Between f of a and f of b. So c is like the y coordinate, because f of a, right? Do you see how if x equals a, f of a is the y coordinate?
Oh, so like, yeah, so like, oh.
Do you see how the y coordinate for b is f of b? Okay. And I'm saying that there is any number c. Do you see how c is a y value in between f of a and f of b?
Yes.
If that's true, it's continuous and there's some value c in between f of a and f of b, that there has to be at least one number x. There has to be an x, such that when I plug that into the function f of x, I end up getting c. So between a and b, right, and between those y values associated with a and b, every y value in between will have some value x that will get me that y value. That's where this kind of comes down to.
Okay, I'm either lost or I understand it.
Okay, all right. Let me take a screenshot of this.
Oh, also,
What's up, dude?
after we finish this question, I'm gonna show you something.
Yeah, show it to me, dude. What's up, Ethan?
I just got an idea for another article.
Okay, cool. What do you want to write about?
Maybe. So since I'm almost kind of playing very good in chess,
Yes.
I'm thinking like seeing how grandmasters play, or like other chess masters, because
Yeah, you could say some like cool like strategies that like they play with or something, right? That'd be a cool one.
because it's
Anchor
like
the
I
day.
play because I play differently. Okay, I play differently.
I play different. Yeah. Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, you could maybe explain like different strategies and stuff. That would be cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Also, what if I
Wait.
made like an article about 30 pages long? That would
That-
be crazy.
That would be crazy. That would be
Trying
crazy.
to document the manual.
All right, Teacup, what's up? What were you saying, Teacup?
Oh, after this question, I'll show you something.
Okay. Okay, so again, between A and between B, right? Do you see how there's like a Y on the bottom and like a Y on the top? Okay.
Wait, wouldn't that be? Wait, yeah, I guess.
It kind of makes like a box, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What the IVT says is that for any Y value, right, in between these two Y values, there has to be some X value that this function will get you that Y value. So, for instance, if this was the Y value I was looking for, do you see how this is the X value? I haven't put numbers to things. These are all just variables.
Yeah, I think
This
I
is-
did, I think.
Good, right? And so, for instance, if I wanted this Y value, see how that happens right here, right? And then, like, if I wanted, I don't know, this Y value, it happens right here. Yeah, exactly. That's what the IVT says. Okay. Notice how this has to be continuous, though, right? Because this is where things would, like, get fucked up.
If it's continuous, it's a bit wonky.
Yeah, because watch what happens. Let's say we had this.
On the line.
Let's say it was something like this. I don't know. Okay. And I was trying to do the IVT, right? Where I'm like, oh, okay, cool. It's between here and between here. The problem is that, like, the Y values here don't have an X that corresponds to it. No, exactly. So this is why IVT breaks. If it's not continuous. You have to prove that it's continuous. Okay? Now, people then ask, you know, why the hell do I care about this? Like, why is this important? It's important because it helps you prove roots. Do you know what a root is?
Like a square root. A
No,
cube root,
like
a
root of a function. Like, yeah, like here. Do you see? These are some roots, right?
I can see.
I love putting memes in my TikToks. Some people get mad though. Some people are like, it's distracting.
And when's
Like-
the last time you made one of these TikToks?
I put one out last week. Yeah, I put one out last week. But I've been using like Ukrainian animators, so there's like less memes in them. There's more animation.
So,
Good. Kisko says the root of a function is the value for which the function equals 0. That is correct. Good job. Good job, Kisskiller. Kisskiller's reteaching himself math or something. But yeah. Or self-teaching math. So these are all good things to brush up on, Kisskiller, for sure, dude. So yes, a root is wherever the function crosses the x-axis. Or where y is equal to 0. Okay? So here's a cool thing. If you ever want to prove that there's a root, or that, you know, that y has to equal 0 for this function somewhere, you can use the IVT and show on some interval that, for instance, there's a point below the x-axis and then there's a point above the y-axis. So there must be some point in between the two at y equals 0 that the function will cross that axis. Let me try explaining it a little better. Teacup, does that make sense? No? Teacup. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened to Teacup? Mr. Bean coming out? No? Is he back? Is he back?
hello.
There you are. You're back. Yeah. Okay, cool. Did you get what I was saying there, Teacup? No?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. All right. Yes. Let me take a screenshot of this. Man. Okay. So let's remember Teacup, right? The IVT says if I have like some y value here and some y value here, that every y value in between has to get hit at some point, right? Teacup. Teacup.
Hi, yes, hello.
Yeah, okay.
Testing.
Okay, good.
My
All right.
internet's up.
It's okay. So IVT, Teacup, right, says that in between two y values, every y value in between has to get hit somewhere, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, if I do the IVT now, and for instance, I prove that one of the values is below y equals 0, and one of the values is above y equals 0. Do you see how y equals 0 is one of those things? Sorry, one second. I need a circle. Where's my circle? There we go. Do you see how y equals 0 is one of those y values in between these two y values?
Yeah.
So there has to be we say there has to be at least one. There has to be at least one value of x such that the y is equal to 0, because I showed that the function had a value below, it had a value above, so there has to be some value in between that gets me y equals 0. And when y equals 0 for a function, Teacup, that's called a root. Yeah? No?
No, I get it.
Do you get it?
Yes.
Okay, it's okay if you don't. Like, I'll explain it again. Like, I'm persistent. Yeah. Remember,
Keep
IVT, right? IVT just says, if I got some lower y value and some upper y value on a function, that every y value in between has to also get hit by that function, right? Like, if my y value starts here, my y value ends here, it means that for everywhere, all the y values in between, there has to be at least some x value that gets me that, right? Do you see how this like hits all the y values as it goes from here to here, right? Okay. If the y value for, like, let's say the starting point is below y equals 0, below the x-axis, and something is above the x-axis, so this is like y is greater than 0. Let's just say y is positive, y is negative, right? There has to be some point where this function hits y equals 0, because 0 is in between a negative and a positive.
Okay, so the root is when the y is 0.
Yes, exactly. So by the IVT, if I show the function has a negative y at some point and it has a positive y at some point, then in between those 2 points, it had to cross
So if it's
0.
0. Then that's the root.
Good. And and that's a root. Exactly. Okay. So, so this is cool. So, in this question, they're saying here's a function, and they say it has a root. Do you see here how this has a couple roots, right? Technically, it has 3.
It had the one on the far left, one the
Middle.
right in the middle, and then one at the very end.
Good, very good. Right. And they're saying use the bisection method. This means just use the IVT method is what it is. To find some interval where the root would be. Okay. So if I'm trying to find the root, for instance, all I have to show is that.
We already know that it's at like 2 and 15, 16.
Yeah, it's 2 point something, right? This is 2 point something.
2.75 3.
It's between 2.75 and 3. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh.
And the way we can figure that out, Teacup, is by using the IVT. So here, let me show you. Let me show you how I'm going to do this. 1 second. Let me load the calculator up.
I'm betting on 2.89.
2.89? Well, we'll see if you're right. Okay. Okay, so watch what happens. So if I pull up my calculator, right? Let's try plugging in 2.6, because this is somewhere here, right? So they're saying between. First of all, they say 2. Sorry, this is a little too thick. Too thick.
2.75 and
2.75 comma 3. Yeah. So let's check. So I'm going to see what the y value is for this function if I plug in 2.75. And let's remember what was it? X cubed minus 8x minus 1. X cubed minus 8x. Oh, the graph is right there. Okay, awesome. Okay, cool. So so here, let me first, I'm going to assign 2.75 to be my x value. Okay. Actually, no, I'm going to graph this actually. Watch, this is actually kind of cool. I'm going to do it this way. Okay. I'm going to do x minus 8x. No, dude, I hate how the TI-84 does this now. They have this like graphical thing where like, you see how the exponent like becomes a thing? Like, no, don't do it. Stop. Minus 8x minus 1. Okay. we can graph this. We'll probably get something that looks the same. Right? Looks pretty similar. But then here, let me change my window. So I'm gonna go here to window. I'm gonna say that my X value, we're gonna start this at let's say we start at 2.5, and then our maximum, let's say, was like 3.5. Okay, so now let's trace it. So kind of cool, right? I can see it crosses somewhere, right? It crosses somewhere around here, right? So I can use this thing called table, which, table set, and I'm gonna have the independent variable ask. This is cool.
It's between 2.85 and 2.89.
So let's see, at 2.75, right, I get negative 2.2 for my y value, okay?
A bit too low.
And then at 3, I get 2, all right? So do you see how this here, right, ends up being like 2, and then this ends up being like, I don't know, negative 2.2?
It's gonna be like 1.72.
So the reason why the IVT shows that there's a root, right, Teacup, is because I have a point here, right, below y equals 0. I have a point above y equals 0. So there must be some point in between these two, some x value in between these two, such that the function is equal to 0, right? So somewhere from here to here, it has to cross 0. That's what the IVT says, okay? But they want this interval right now. This has a size of 0.25, and I think the question asks you. They say find an interval of 1/16. They're saying, okay. What's the last thing you heard, Teacup, before your internet cut out? Teacup.
Why it was a root.
Okay, there's a root. Yeah, but you see how the size of this interval is 0.25?
Yeah.
Because it goes from 2.75 to 3.
But we want to see 1/16.
We want an interval that's 1/16, right? 1/16 is the same thing as
Point.
What is that? 1 divided by 16. 0.0625. So we got to make this thing much smaller, okay? So I need to find values, right? I need to find a value that's less than 0 and a value that's greater than 0. And then I need that boundary to be only 0.0625. So here, I'm going to do this on my table, is what I'm going to do. So let's try like 2.9, for instance, right? Ooh, that's a positive number, right? I want a negative number.
2.89.
Sorry, 2.8. Oh, 2.8 works. See how 2.8?
2.89.
You want to do 2.89? Okay, fine. 2.89. No, that's positive.
Oh, damn it.
All right, so well, here, let's start with here. So we have 2.8. That corresponds to a negative value of minus 1.448. Okay. Now I need a positive number, which actually, yeah, you found one, right? What'd you find? It was like 2.89?
Yeah.
Okay, because this was a positive value, right? 2.89, when I plug it into the function, that got me 0.017. Problem is, like, this interval, right? This now has a distance of 0.09, which is still too big.
Let's
Still too
build
big.
it down to 2.84.
Okay, 2.84. Let's try that. I like that. 2.84 works, right? 2.84 gets me a negative number, right? 2.89 gets me a positive number. So that means that the 0 has to be somewhere in between there. Yeah.
2.87.
You want to try 2.87? Yeah. Good. That's even closer. That's also still negative, right? So 2.87 works.
What is it, so 2.88?
So it's probably 2.88. So here, let's try. So here, I can go, right, to here, and I can calculate where this 0 actually is. So I can tell it to calculate between here, the left bound and the right bound. And the actual value is 2.889 is what it is. It's 2.889. This is the actual 0 is what it
Okay,
is.
so I was technically correct.
Yeah, you're very close. Good job.
That's dope.
Listen, if you just keep rounding,
You'll eventually get it.
if you just round to the hundredths real quick.
Oh my god. What's up, T? What's up? What's up, Ethan?
I remember like 2 weeks ago, I was actually playing against someone in chess in real life,
Oh, where'd you play someone in real life? Where'd you play someone in chess? That's dope.
and it was in my dad's war.
Oh, sick.
I used a real life chessboard that I got from my from last year Christmas.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's super dope. Yeah, I keep telling you to go join like a chess club in your town. There should be a chess club in your town.
Speaking of which, I did actually beat that person like 2-3.
Nice, dude. Yeah, good stuff.
Or actually, no, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. Sorry.
2-1. Yeah, best out of 3.
Yeah,
Kisco
and
says, yeah, what's up? Go on.
And my dad says that I'm ready for chess tournaments.
I think you are too. I think you should start playing chess tournaments. I mean, I showed you websites. They have chess tournaments in Belize. You just have to get your parents to drive you to them.
Please tell me where I can find them because I haven't seen any recent ones at all.
Oh, no, here, I'll
Because,
show you. I'll show you real quick. I'll show you where's the chess tournament right now, dude. Here we go. Chess tournament, Belize City, right?
Yeah, but I'm eager to try one now.
Mm-hmm. So this is a Facebook group. This is pretty fun. Here you go. August. Oh, that already happened. Oh, no. Right? Oh, wait. Did it?
It
Yeah.
does.
Yeah. Sorry. We're already in September. Oh, this is cool. Yeah. Okay. So there was one on the 26th of August. There was one. That's pretty cool. There's probably like a smaller tournament that happens. Let me see. Where's Belmopan? What's that? Is that a different city?
Belmopan is somewhere here in Belize as well.
Yeah.
It used to be the capital name of Belize. It used to be the capital name of Belize.
Yeah, I think I mean, they probably have like mini tournaments and stuff that you can go to. But I think the best thing to do is to try to get in contact with this Belize National Youth Chess Foundation is what it is. I think that's your best bet,
Oh, wait.
is what it is.
Hey, Dr. Cole.
Yeah.
My dad goes to a website called belize.chess.com. Could you try and search that up?
Yeah, BelizeChess.com.
Belize.chess.com.
Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah, here.
This one.
Yeah. Yeah, I showed you this website, dude. I showed you this one. See, and they have active clubs. If you click active clubs here, Ethan, here are all the clubs they have in Belize, and these are ones that you should talk to. Or see how they have phone numbers? Just call these people and ask them when they meet, and then you can also ask them if they have any, mini tournaments happening, and they'll tell you.
Wait, they have upcoming events right there.
Yeah, sure. You can do it. Well, they spelled upcoming wrong. This is in 2024 though.
Okay, then.
Yeah, this is
Then
next
that
year.
means I'll be waiting another.
Yes, but you can still get
Long time.
involved. You can still get involved, Ethan, and play with the clubs is what you should do.
Yo, Gold, I need your help.
Okay.
Yes, I'll check. Yes, I saw the robotics thing. One sec. Let me answer Kisko's question, which was, what is the importance of intermediate value theorem in solving problems? It's important for proving that that a y value has to exist. Like, for instance, if you need a function to equal something and you want to prove that it does equal that at some point, you just have to show that you get a value below it, you get a value above it, and it's continuous. That's the importance of the IVT. It's proving that that it will equal something. Okay, Teacup says this is my competition. Oh, okay, cool. Let me watch this.
Now I need your help deciding on a design. You gotta help me design it.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're doing Vex Robotics? Very
Yes.
cool. Very cool. Yeah, Vex is in between Legos and FRC, which I called is the first robotics challenge. Vex is like an in between, which is great because like full blown FRC is very involved. It's a little expensive. You need to be able to weld and stuff, but Vex is great. Jamarcus is back. What's up? Let me see what the competition is first.
And one blue.
You gotta help me
made up
design a
of two
robot.
teams each.
This is cool.
Primary game objects in VRC over under are plastic acorn-shaped triballs.
Oh,
Primary
triballs.
dimension of just over 6 inches. There are 60 tri-balls total in an over-under match. 1 preload per robot, 12 on the field, and 22 match loads per alliance. There are
Oh, I love it
two
when they have
netted
alliances.
goals on opposite sides of the field.
Now,
Yeah.
Gold, you guys stay up with
PVC
me
barrier
all
divides
night
the
trying to
field
figure out what
into a
design is
red
best.
offensive zone and a blue offensive
You don't
zone.
get a say. You're being
Each
It's cool.
tri-ball scored in a goal.
Do you see these? These are called Omni wheels. Do you see these wheels right here? These Omni
Yeah.
wheels. That's because they allow you to like pivot to the left and right. They're very cool.
Is worth 5
Yeah.
points. And each tri-ball which makes it into an offensive zone is worth 2 points.
Oh.
Robots can pick up additional tri-balls from the field or retrieve them from match load zones that are in the far
Okay, so people can like drop them here.
Ripple is
I
worth
wanna get to the
divides
state
the field
championships.
into a red offensive zone and a blue offensive zone.
I'll go ahead
Okay,
down
let me see.
Each tri-ball scored in a goal is worth 5 points.
Okay.
And each tri-ball which makes it into an offensive zone is worth 2 points. Robots can pick
Oh, interesting. So you either have to score it in your goal or put it in their offensive area, is what it is?
tri-balls from the
Yeah.
field,
Oh.
retrieve them from match load zones that are in
If
the
you
far
put in
corners
their
of the
offensive
field.
area, can't they just kind of
However,
put it in their goal?
robots may only possess 1 tri-ball at
Oh, you can only get one per one at a time though.
matches begin with a 15-second autonomous period.
Oh, I love so the autonomous period is cool. This is where like you're not allowed to touch it and it just does what's like programmed.
The robots operate without
Yeah.
input from their drivers. During the autonomous period, alliances must keep 1 robot
Oh, I get it. One robot is on each side though. Oh, this is
in
super
their
cool.
offensive zone and 1 robot in their opponent's offensive zone.
Uh-huh.
Robots begin with 1 alliance-colored tri-ball as a preload. This alliance tri-ball always counts towards the same color alliance as the tri-ball, regardless of where it is scored. The alliance who scores the most points during the autonomous period will earn a bonus of 8 points.
Wow, there's a bonus. That's cool.
Alliances may also earn an additional autonomous win point by completing certain tasks
About to get
during
really
the autonomous
wild.
period.
You ready for this?
The 1-minute 45-second driver control period begins.
Yeah, and then this is the
Autonomous
actual
bonus
stuff.
winner has been determined.
Nah, it's about to get
During the
wild.
driver control period, robots are free to move about the field. However, if an alliance ever finds itself with 2
Spooky,
robots in the same offensive zone,
Oh, you
this
but oh
is
you
called double zoning. While
Oh.
double zoning, tri-balls that are scored in an alliance's goal are no longer protected from opponents.
Oh wow, double zoning. I love that. So if you have both of your robots leave, then they can go steal your shit.
Robots.
Wow.
The
That's
VRC
one person
over-under
in the zone
field
at all
also
times.
includes 2 sets of alliance-specific pipes on either side of the
Oh my god, this is
These
complicated.
are called elevation bars.
It's about to get wild.
Used at the end of the match for elevating
Yes, dude. They always have this. They always have it at the end of the match. If you can get your robot to do something like stack on top of each other, like you get bonus points.
robots. At the end of
Yo,
the match,
Coach, you gotta give me
each robot's
ideas.
height off the ground
Whoa, whoa! You can try to get it that high, really?
is measured to
Just
determine
design the robot
elevation
for
tier.
me.
Elevation points will then be awarded based on each robot's
Gold,
tier
you gotta
relative
design my
to
robot.
all other robots.
It says, do they give you some sort of kit or something, or do you need to design and program from scratch? I don't know actually for Vex. I think you're just allowed to use whatever Vex parts, and like you have to kind of figure it out.
Robots. For example, getting to tier E could be worth as many as 20 points or as few as 5.
Anyway, so Gold, you gotta give me them ideas.
Elevation tiers begin
Wow,
with
this is so complicated.
and above
I'll
the
even
elevation
hook you
bar.
up with some free software.
VRC over under can
Hell, I
also
can give
be
you
played
Maya
in
if you
skills
want.
challenges, where one team competes against the clock and the collegiate level
Okay,
Vex
gotta
U
design a
competition,
robot
where
now.
team your
Yeah,
RC
this is
or
cool.
basketball seed.
Very cool.
Design.
Honestly, it's a super cool that's a super cool challenge. I like it has a lot of rules though. Oh man, like I'm trying to like wrap my head around all the rules. Yeah, it's a little complicated. I think what happens is you kind of like go towards like one thing that you're going to do and then just get really good at that. That's what I would say is, you know, try to think of one way that you're going to score points and just make your robot the best at doing that rather than trying to build a robot that can do everything. I'm pretty hooked on these. Yeah, you need to do it live. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, the programming's
A
cool.
good-
I've done it
A
before.
good idea is so I need help actually like designing it. But a
Yeah,
good
what's up?
idea is since of the alliance, we have one person that would probably be us go over, and we're primarily slingshot. We just slingshot.
But you don't get to
over.
pick your alliance, right? It's random. So when you
No.
go to these things, usually you're going to get paired with someone, And sometimes you'll get paired with someone who's like absolute dog shit, and like you need to be able to carry the team.
You need at least like you need a somewhat of a jack of all trades.
Yeah, you need to be able to adapt. Yeah, you can't say like your way of scoring can't be dependent on your alliance partner because you have no clue who your alliance partner is going to be. I love the elevation thing at the end. That reminds me of when I did first robotics. I think one of our challenges was like an elevation thing, and it got to the point where it was super crazy because these robots end up weighing like 100 pounds, 200 pounds with all the batteries and everything. And it was like you had to lift another robot up. And oh my God, it was super cool. I gotta remember what year I did this. This was probably 2008 FRC Championship. This is what it was. 147, 148. Yeah, no. So we weren't this. Maybe it was a 2009. No, maybe it was 2010. $177. No, my team was 1477. Maybe it was 2007.
Oh, you've done this before?
Oh yeah, man.
Well, in that case, you gotta help me design a robot now.
I haven't done.
Help me, but not.
I haven't done. Yeah, dude, it was this one, dude. Yeah, 2007.
Ow.
Man, dude. But this was so cool because like one of the things is like to like lift yourself up. This. Yeah, 200. They're a lot, dude. Yeah. Let me see. 1477 FRC. Yeah, Texas Torque. This was us. This was our robot. 4 years ago. I want to see like when we did like really well. We went to the championships. I think at some point. I don't know. Yeah, I remember this year actually kind of sucked. I think it was 2008. FRC.
Just trying to find himself.
I'm in this. I'm in these.
So you better help me design a robot.
Here we go. Yeah, the Woodlands. This is us. This is us.
Oh, you got to the finals?
Yeah, this was us. Yeah.
Those are huge robots.
Yeah, but it was. Yeah, they're huge. Dude. These robots are big. That's us.
What is this, BattleBot?
Yeah, you had to take these things and you had to like throw them over the hoop is what you had to do. And let's see. I think at the very end you had to lift yourself. Let's see at the very end.
I kind of with
Yeah, they had big balls and stuff. This is super cool, dude. I remember doing this. This is super dope. Oh, Chris Lynn. Yeah, I know this guy. Yeah, this is cool. Was this us? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's big. Like the robots here are huge. I remember this.
They're not huge anymore.
Well, for first robotics they are. For Vex they're smaller.
Vex is small, First is big.
Yeah. Oh man, this is so cool. Brings me back. I had so much fun doing this. Robotics are great. You guys should do robotics.
So let's we gotta pull up Fusion 360 real quick. We gotta join my project and you just build me a robot.
How many people do you have on your team? Are you the only person building the robot?
Well, technically there's like 15 people there, but only like 2 of us are designing robot.
Okay.
And I can't design a robot, so clearly you gotta help me design a robot.
I mean, I can help you with stuff. I mean, I can help you like do the chassis and whatnot. You know, at least that's pretty cool. I've done chassis and stuff.
Yeah.
I think the language they write it in is like a version of Robot C. Kiss Killer. I think it's a version of Robot C.
How did robot C?
It's a type of version of C++.
Maybe only I do our programming.
Okay. One sec. Let me see here. Jamarcus, what's up? You want to do one of your questions? These are good ones actually. I like these.
I will harass you later tonight.
Okay. That's cool.
Pretty much
Yeah, he
during,
says.
like Warzone, I'm just gonna pull up and be like, "Hey,
Okay.
go help me." Okay, bye.
All right. Goodbye. Goodbye. All right, Jamarcus. Yeah, this is Trig. Do we remember Trig? Do you remember like sine and cosine? Sorry, let me pull it up. Do you remember like sine and cosine and stuff? all that stuff. Okay, so I think you know all this. This is just like knowing the unit circle. Good. This is knowing the unit circle. These are good. I like these. Let's do this. It says find cosine and sine of theta if tangent of theta is 4 and theta is in between pi and 3 pi over 2. This is a good type of question. Okay. Very good question. Okay. So the first thing I like to do when I have this, right, is I'm just confusing stuff like the ranges of theta so it satisfies certain conditions. Yeah, good. So this tells me, for instance, that theta has to be between pi and 3 pi over 2. Do you know what quadrant that is? That's between pi and 3 pi over 2? Quadrant 2? Nope, not yet. Third quadrant. Let's remember, this is 0. This is pi over 2. This is pi. This is 3 pi over 2. And this is like 4 pi over 2, but it's also the same as 2 pi. So that's why we say everything, right, goes in a circle from 0 to 2 pi. Good. Okay. All right, they say tangent of theta is equal to 4. And I know it's between pi and 3 pi over 2. So between pi and 3 pi over 2 means I'm somewhere here, right? Okay. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to okay, it's some angle here, some angle, all right? But I need the tangent to be equal to 4, okay? So I'm going to like do this here, right? Whatnot, and then I'm going to draw some other parts. Let's do this. Always connect, so you're going to make a triangle, Jamarcus, but always connect your triangle to this axis. Don't connect it to this axis. That's wrong. Okay, don't do that. No. Always connect it here. Okay. And then, yeah, I'm going to have some sides here and stuff. Okay, cool. All right. So they said, for instance, that the tangent is equal to 4. Another way to write that is that the tangent of theta is equal to 4 over 1. Okay. Do you remember what tangent is in terms of like the SOHCAHTOA stuff? Opposite over adjacent. Very good. It is also sine over cosine. So, yeah, this is saying that, right, the opposite over the adjacent, right? Over the adjacent, right? Has to be 4 over 1. But it could also be, and as you'll see here, right? It could also be -4, right, over -1. And in fact, it is going to be that. Because in this quadrant, right, do you see how we're on the negative x part of the axis, but we're on the negative y part of this axis? Good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, cool. Let's make the opposite equal to -4. Let's make the adjacent equal to -1. Now, if I want to figure out the cosine, and then this is the angle. This is my angle theta. This is the angle theta. If I want to figure out the cosine of this angle, right, what do I need? What over what? The adjacent, very good, divided by the hypotenuse, okay? Yeah, divided by the radius too. Yeah. You call it the hypotenuse, it's okay. So the adjacent here, I know what that is, right? I know the adjacent is -1. That's cool, right? I know the adjacent is -1. But do I know what the hypotenuse is? No, you're good. You're good, Kiss Killer. Don't ever apologize. You're fine. Wouldn't it be 2? No. Yeah, that's if it's a unit circle. This is not a unit circle. Because already, right, if this is 4 and this is 1, right, this has to be greater than at least 4 because it's already 4 down, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I need to figure out what the hypotenuse is. How do I figure out what the hypotenuse is? Root 17. Yes, good. Use the Pythagorean theorem, right? So I do 4 squared plus 1 squared, right, is equal to 17. So, which is equal to c squared, right? So c is equal to square root of 17. So this is square root of 17. So that's what we put here. We put the square root of 17 here on the bottom, okay? Which, ends up being negative square root of 17 over 17. This is called rationalizing a denominator. Have you done this before? It is always 1 for unit circles, but this is not necessarily a unit circle. Oh, you haven't done that before? Okay, here. Quick little trick. If forever I ever have, let's say let's say 5 over the square root of 2, you don't want to have the square root in the bottom usually, just for like, style points. So you're going to multiply the top and the bottom by square root of 2. This, is going to be square root of 2 times square root of 2 is just going to become 2, right? Because this is like the square root of 2 squared. And then this becomes 5 square root of 2, Jamarcus. Yeah. So it's a common trick. Anytime I have like 1 over the square root of a, this is the same thing as square root of a over a. So if I have 3 over the square root of 6, this is square root of 6. This is 3 square root of 6 over 6, which, right, would then simplify to square root of 6 over 2. Yeah. It's a good math trick to know. So yeah, so this becomes, so I just put this on the top and put this on the bottom. You get negative square root of 17 over 17. So yes, this is, and again, if I wanted to figure out, for instance, because tangent just is a relationship. It just says this to this is 4 to 1. I could have also said, right, that this is like 8 to 2, and then this would be 2 square root of 17. So I could eventually, if I wanted to figure out what these numbers are so that this is 1, you just divide everything by the square root of 17. Okay? So in this case, right, this would become 1. But then your opposite is negative 4 square root of 17, and your adjacent is negative 1 over the square root of 17. That's a way for this radius to be 1. But we're not too concerned. I don't have to make the radius equal to 1 for this one. We're just trying to figure out other trig identities from one trig identity. Exactly. Yeah. Sine and cosine will always give you values between -1 and 1. It doesn't matter whether it's a unit circle or not. It's a relationship of ratios is what it is. Yeah. Exactly. And I mean, the reason for that, right, is, sine is equal to, right, opposite over hypotenuse, is that for, like, any sort of angle that I have, right, if I have any sort of angle that's, like, going around, right, the opposite will always be less than the hypotenuse. Unless we get to, right here, and then the opposite is the hypotenuse. So, and then, we could also be down here. Now the opposite is negative. Hypotenuse is also always positive. So this is how sine can go from -1 to +1. And everything in between. Yeah. It's just kind of the rule of triangles. I mean, there's another rule of triangles, right? Like, if you have 3 sides of a triangle, doesn't matter, like, what type of triangle it is, that any 2 sides has to be greater than a third side. So if this is, like, I don't know, like 3, 6, 8, right? This is a valid triangle because 3 plus 6 is 9, greater than 8. 8 plus 6 is 14, greater than 3. 8 plus 3 is 11, greater than 6. If I made this 7, this triangle is not possible. Because if I add 2 sides, wait, sorry. No, this triangle is possible. Sorry. If I made this side, sorry, like 14. Okay. This is not a possible triangle. Because these 2 sides only add up to 9, which is not bigger than the third side. Yeah. Some cool rules about triangles and stuff. It's all cool stuff. Like, this is stuff I know that when I was your age, sine, cosine, trig stuff, I was like, man, screw this. I don't like it. But as you get older, you start to realize it's actually pretty cool stuff. You didn't know the addition rule. Yeah, that's a geometry thing I think they teach you. Geometry is all these, like, weird rules about shapes and stuff, which are cool. But
Hey,
yeah, they're useful for things. What's up, buddy?
What was Jamarcus's question?
He was asking about trig stuff. It was this one down here.
Oh, okay, but why does it say to find some cosine and tangent or something?
Because it's asking to find another trig function from one trig function.
Okay. Never know that.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. All right. Yeah, good stuff. Let me see. All right, cool. All right. Let me see. Do we have any more questions today? Yeah. See if you can do the other ones, Jamarcus. They're all basically the same, but that's great. Those are good questions to kind of review trig stuff, so that when you end up doing it, when you end up doing calculus and you come across trig stuff. What is the name of the book? I'll give you the book if you want. It's a calculus book. One sec. Let me find it for you. Tis. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun.
I got a question.
What's up?
How come like Monday streams are so long for like 2 hours, but this stream was only 1 hour?
Only 1 hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, it's 1 hour and 20 minutes. It depends on the number of questions we have, Ethan. So sometimes people need a lot of help. They ask a lot of questions. So I end up tutoring for a while. Sometimes, like today, it's not so much. So it's a little less, you know. Sometimes someone gets on, they want to just talk about things. I'm cool to do that too. It's all right. It's all up and down.
Are we able to play this on Fortnite again, or is it just gonna be a different game?
Today's Warzone.
Yesterday was.
Yeah, today's Warzone. I got to play Warzone with Bon and A-Rod. Let me see. Finishing early if y'all want to hop on. Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right. Thank you everyone for coming to office hours. I had a fun time answering questions with you guys. Yeah. Confession time. I used a plus b squared equals a squared plus b squared. I thought I solved the final term test, and I got the worst note. Oh no, dude. That's totally okay. It's all good. All good. I make that people make that mistake all the time. That's the binomial expansion. Binomial expansion. Yeah, it's a cool thing. Is it the end? Yeah, it's okay. I mean, unless you guys have more questions. But honestly, I'm kind of tired. I'm pretty tired. I didn't sleep very much last night, so.
How are you so tired for just 1 hour, but you weren't tired for until 2 hours?
Because I got more sleep last time. I didn't get much sleep last night. I was up pretty late.
Okay, man.
I have a life outside of Discord. I love math even though I'm bad at it. That's totally cool. Yeah. I wouldn't say you're bad at it. You're just not the best yet. You can always get better, man. You know, and the stream here is a good way to get better at math. You know, just ask questions. I'm happy to help you guys out, you know, teach you, show you some tricks and stuff. And getting good at math is just about practice. That's all it is. It's just being good at practice. You got to practice well. You came late. Yeah, next time. It's okay. So yeah, if you ever want to know, let me see how I get our schedule. Is it this? Is it exclamation schedules? No. Was it schedule? Oh, is it scheduler? One sec. Scheduler. There we go. There's the schedule. So yeah. Cool, yeah, glad for following. Yeah, there's our schedule for regular like office hours if you want me to teach you math and science. That's when I do it. You can also join our Discord. Yeah, there's our Discord. The Discord is the best way to get in touch with me. And find out about all the stuff we do. Because tomorrow's stream will be Golden Hour. So that's a special AMA type stream where you can just ask me anything. Anything about life. I usually like prompt like some questions. So yeah, you know, you guys let me know. Tomorrow that's going to be at, what time is that going to be at? That's going to be at, same time as this one. So 4 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, follow. You'll get all the notifications and stuff. There's one super cool math thing I learned. Not many people. Okay, what was it, Jamarcus? What was it? Tell me. What was the super cool math thing you learned? X equals X? That's too funny, Jamarcus. I need a one sec. I'm gonna put this in. How do I? One sec. I'm gonna put this thing. I think over here. I'm gonna see if I can also put the one sec. I can add a screen capture. Add display capture. I'm gonna call this stage chat. Cool. And then let me here. I wanna capture. Which monitor is it though? That is the Acer. Oh man, which Acer is it though? I think it's this one. No, it's not that one. Is it that one? Okay, it's this one. Cool. Watch what I'm gonna do. And here, I'm gonna crop this one. Let me put a filter on it. Go raid already. What's my background in math? So I have a PhD in physics from UCLA. So I did a lot of math to do that. And I've been teaching calculus and stuff for a very long time. So that's kind of how it works. So let me crop this. One sec. I know Teacup's like, just go fucking raid already, dude. Come on. One sec. Not 500. Maybe 1,500? No. 2,000? A little bit more. 1950. You can see live how I do this. How I do how I program my OBS. No. Maybe 50. There we go. Very cool. And then actually probably like 80. A PhD in physics. Yes, I do have a PhD in physics. Yeah, it's real. If you ever want to read my thesis, here I'll show it to you guys. And then one sec. And let me crop the top by 130. Okay, cool. Here we go. So look at this. Now we have the stage chat in here too, so you guys can see the stage chat as well. I think that's pretty cool. I'm doing a PhD too, AI and neuroscience. That's super cool. What's your name? Sorry, it's Thantos. Is Thantos your name? Is that your name, Thantos? Thanatos. That's cool. Where are you doing? Where are you doing your PhD at? Damn, you smart guys and your fancy PhDs. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not all about fancy degrees and stuff. I mean, they help. You're in France. Wow. Oh, that's very cool. What part of France? Paris? Paris? I've been to France before. Or I wish I did math, but it's hard to get funding for it. I agree. Yeah, it's pretty hard to get any sort of funding for something that isn't directly like an engineering type thing, or it doesn't have direct applications, which I say is bad because, you know, math is the basis for everything, right? We use it. I always say, like, you know, all physics is just applied math. We need math in order to do physics. Yeah. French people glorify. Well, you guys got Descartes, right? You guys have some legends, dude. Like, there's some math legends in like French history type stuff. It's pretty cool. Yeah, there we go. Physics is math. Yeah. Well, I would say math is created for physics for sure. Yeah. AI and neuroscience is definitely a very hot topic. I know about that. Yeah, right? Anything AI. I'm amazed they already have a PhD. Well, I guess the PhD program is already for neuroscience, but now it's just getting applied to AI because all, you know, yeah, it's all the same stuff, right? Yeah. There we go. Very cool. Have you heard about this? The aliens from Mexico? Yes, I have seen that. What was that? That's on here. Let me pull that up real quick. Where is it? Aliens, Mexico. Dude, Mexico's been going crazy, dude. Like, their president said that aliens exist. And then they say this is an alien as well. I don't know. This looks like someone took some paper mache or something to something. I don't know. All the memes around this are so good. There's so many good memes. It's cake or something. Follow me as I do my nightly skincare rotation. Me, I have most devious after school nap. Yeah. There's so many good ones. Chocolate? What? What is this? Yeah, there's some good memes. Can I ask what you did after? I'm more of an AICS guy than neuro, but yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. What did you do after my PhD? I did this. Yeah. So, Thanatos. Yeah, what I do is I run a nonprofit teaching kids math and science through Discord, Twitch, YouTube, all sorts of fun stuff. And yeah, I teach students privately in Los Angeles. So that's kind of what like really pays my bills. But I'm working more and more towards having this be more of a full-time thing, so I don't have to keep charging people for education. You know, I do this 3 times a week. I teach for free. ET to Mexico, yeah. I may eventually have to go into corporate or like some sort of job or something, but we'll see. Hopefully not. I don't want to. Oh, it's like Thanos with a T in it. Thantos? No, he said Thanatos. I thought, right? Yeah, I can get something to pronounce it for me, dude. What? I love this. If I go to like Google here, Googler, I'm gonna say pronounce Thanatos. It'll do it. Watch. Yeah, I love this. Do it for me.
Thanatos.
Thanatos. Oh, maybe there's an accent on the A, probably. Academia sucks. Everyone's moving to industry right now. Yeah, there's not really much money in academia, unfortunately. Kind of sad because I think academia is very important. It's how like we advance our knowledge of the world and everything. But yeah. Oh, it's Greek mythology. I love Greek mythology. I used to play this one video game. Wait, one sec. Good to see you, Jamarcus. Good to see you, dude. I don't know how. Well, if you're in grad school, you're probably in your 20s. But I used to play this game all the time, dude. Age of Mythology. It was like the sequel to Age of Empires. Yeah, Age of Empires 2 and whatnot. Yeah, I loved this game. I played this game so much. This was such a fun game. Yeah. This is Groot's grandfather. Okay, cool. All right. Yes. So yeah, that's the stream, Thanatos. If you want to oh wait, I gotta like leave this up. If you ever want to you know, talk about math or ask math questions, like come by the stream here. Any of the other days I do it. Yeah. What I do afterwards, I play video games with the kids and stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Let me. I gotta set the other channel though. One sec. Let me do it. Dun, dun, dun. We do some Warzone with the boys. I think Bond's gonna get on. Bond is one of our OGs. Here, let me start streaming there. Cool. And then let me do this here. I'm gonna do Stream Manager. Oh, don't clip that. Okay, whatever. Hit the wrong button. There we go. Okay, cool. Yes. Okay, cool. So yeah, come by the stream tomorrow. We're gonna do more of an AMA. Ask about anything you want to ask about my PhD, science, physics, whatever. We're there. If you want more help with math and science, that's gonna be on our next office hours stream on Friday. That's more like if you need help with homework questions and stuff. And then after this, we go to recess, which is where I play video games with the students and whatnot. So if you want to hang around, just chill in the Twitch. It'll pull you over with the raid here. If you're in the Discord, just go down to recess, and I'll be playing there. Cool. All right. I will see you guys. Peace out.